Hi everyone, back again, Zaki Bogan, and this week, we're going to explore solution-focused brief therapy and narrative therapy. I'll be applying both these approaches to the case study of Olivia and sharing my thoughts on which I feel like she needs best. First, the goals for each approach. With solution brief therapy, the goal is to help Olivia focus on her strengths, identity, expectations for her problems, and set a small, achievable goals. And the emphasis is on the future and on building solution and not dwelling on the past for her. As far as narrative therapy, the goal is to help Olivia separate herself from the problem, like anxiety, for example, or low self-worth, and begin to re-author her story. We help her find alternative narratives where she is capable to be resilient and empowered. Now the roles of counselor and the client. In this role, the counselor is a facilitator who asks questions that guide Olivia towards her hope and change. Olivia is an expert of her own life, and we support her by identifying what's already working. In narrative therapy, the counselor is more of a co-author. We're there to help Olivia explore the story she's been living in and help her create her own new narrative, her own new and healthier narrative. Olivia takes the lead in telling her and shaping her story. As for techniques, we could use a miracle question like, if you woke up tomorrow and the problem was gone, what would be different? Okay, and as well as scaling questions, exceptions, findings. These will help her recognize her progress and help her also build confidence. With narrative therapy, we might externalize, like saying the anxiety is trying to take control instead of saying you're anxious. The separation helps her feel less defined by the problem. We will also use unique outcomes to help her resist problem influence. And from a biblical standpoint, it aligns well with scriptures that speaks of hope and transformation. Like, for example, Jeremiah 29:11, which reminds us that God has plans to prosper us and not to harm us, and reinforces the positive change and make sure it's possible. To conclude, I would like to say narrative therapy helps us connect deeply with biblical idea of redemption. And also in 2 Corinthians 5:17, we're told that we are new creations. So helping Olivia reframe her story through the lens of faith gives her identity in Christ and not just her struggles. If I had to choose one approach for Olivia, I lean towards narrative therapy, especially if her challenges are deeply rooted in identity or past trauma. It gives her a chance to rewrite her life story that I said is more comfortable, solution-focused brief, because it's direct, practical, and it helps clients build momentum towards change. Thanks for listening.